Welcome to my channel. My name is MJ Love, and today I'm going to share a devotional with you all. For those of you that do not know what a devotional is, look it up, Google it. Just kidding. A devotion is like what the word devotion in itself means. Just profound dedication to something, maybe consecration, in-depth study on something, and you're just devoting time to study it up. Most of the times, devotionals are, kind of fall under the Christian, or not Christian only, but I guess religious category. But religion has a very negative connotation, and I like to call it a relationship, because if you just think of religion, it's more like a set of rules and regulations that you follow out of routine versus out of relationship and out of desire for a higher being. So today we're going to read off of Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, which is the devotional I'm currently reading every morning, which I love and I truly recommend to anybody that's looking for a devotional out there. This devotion is awesome. I have another one, but I'll talk about that one some other time. So this devotion for today says, "Come to me and rest in my loving presence. You know that this day will bring difficulties, and you're trying to think your way through those trials. As you anticipate what is ahead of you, you forget that I am with you, now and always. Rehearsing your troubles results in experiencing them many times, whereas you are meant to go through them only when they actually occur. Do not multiply your suffering in this way. Instead, come to me and relax in my peace. I will strengthen you and prepare you for this day, transforming your fear into confident trust." And now this devotion has two scriptures that it uses to back up what it has said. One of them is in Matthew 11:28 through 30, and it says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Now let's just kind of let that sink in there. The Lord, He's telling us to give him our burdens, and He's like, "I'm going to carry them. Let it go." But many times we want to hold on to them, and we're like, "No, God, I think I want to hold on to them a little longer," without even realizing it. I feel like sometimes it's very subconscious. We just kind of think like, God's too busy, like I think I'm just gonna hold on to them and worry some more, like that's really gonna make the situation any better. But I mean, we're learning, and we need to just come to Him, lay it at His altar, lay it at His feet, give it to Him, and let it go. And the other scripture they use is Joshua 1:5 and 9, and it says, "No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And I just find that scripture to be so powerful, because God is commanding us to be strong and courageous, and He wouldn't command us to do anything we don't have the capability to do. He's given us all the tools to be strong and courageous. You see, sometimes people overthink it, and they're like, "Well, I'm not strong, But the thing is, we can only be strong in Him. Apart from Him, we are nothing. Apart from Him, we are weak. Apart from Him, we won't be able to accomplish a lot of the things that we think we can accomplish. I mean, you can to a certain extent, but it's just harder. And why not rely on God? Because he knows everything that's going to happen. Imagine if He were to show you what you're going to go through in the future. It would just terrify you. And that's why He shows you little by little. And sometimes you go through trials and tribulations, but little by little, He is allowing us to just mature in the faith and be able to go through those victories. And just be reminded that success has no shortcuts, and it's a lifelong battle. And because we live in this body that's a flesh and, bone type of body. You're susceptible to fear, you're susceptible to heartbreak and pain. But his promise to us remains the same. He's never going to leave us, never going to forsake us. So I just encourage you all, just seek God, give it to him, and he won't let you down. Lord, help us not be satisfied with a partial conquering of the land, but may we press on until we have taken all that you have promised. May we find comfort and peace in you, and may we always just rely on you and your word to sustain us and guide us and change our perspective back to what it is that you have called us to do. Because when you are magnified and the ability that you have, all our problems are like nothing. They're no longer big because we serve a huge God. And compared to what you're capable of, those problems are nothing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it ministered to you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.